As we said earlier on, it could have been a hat-trick for David Turnbull. He did score one brilliant goal, lovely touch on the ball through from McGregor. It was a brilliant pass, lovely touch, flicked over the top of the goalkeeper, having missed a couple of chances earlier on. This was Ange Postecoglou talking about David Turnbull's contribution.
Well, he wants to improve. That's the most important thing. You know, we're giving him information every week, and you know, you can see him putting it into practice. He wants to become the best footballer he can possibly be, and that's what you want from any young player. I mean, he's still, you know, beginning his career, particularly in that position, but what I keep seeing of him, why I keep putting him in there, is that, like I said, every week he's looking to be, you know, a better version of himself, and that's what you want from your footballers.
It's great to hear that, isn't it? That clearly he is working so hard, as Ange Postecoglou says. There's Barry trying to be the best version of himself.
Yep, and I think a part of that, Rob, was when obviously the first time Celtic came in for him, he went and done his medical, and they realised he had a knee problem, so that's gives you a bit of thinking time, and his career could have been over, no doubt about it. So you've got to give him credit for that, working really hard to come back and get playing again. There's no doubt in my mind. I can see why Celtic come in and took him. I think he's got everything to be a top midfielder, no doubt about it. And what I like about David Turnbull is, when I watch him, if he gives a ball away, it'll not affect him. He'll go and get the ball again and try it. And the goal yesterday, he meant that. He meant that touch over the goalkeeper. There's no doubt about it. He meant it. And he looks to me, if he's went up a level again this season, it looks to me if he's really enjoying his football, and if he continues like this, he's going to be a top midfielder.
It's another option for Stevie Clarke as well, isn't it, when you think about it, that the fact that they combine McGregor and he combined so well for Celtic, Mark, that obviously the Scotland midfield is going to be difficult to break into at the moment, but it says something about our quality in the national team that David Turnbull, the quality he produces, actually can't get in.
Yeah, you know, he's not a starter for Steve Clarke. You can totally understand why. You know, that midfield engine room is the strongest part of the Scotland team. It would depend if Steve Clarke would want to change his shape in any way where you could accommodate an extra player. But at the moment, what Turnbull has to do is keep going. But there's 3 months to go till the Scotland game. 4 months, so it's a long way away. But he's certainly he's cemented his place in the squad. It's now trying to take that next step, but he faces some serious competition. But I agree with Barry, his touch was brilliant, putting it over Siegrist. And just to give a mention to Callum McGregor as well, the weight of pass, the vision. Not many players in Scottish football can do that, but Callum McGregor certainly can, and just another indication of what a top player he is and how he's just absolutely thriving having the Celtic armband.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.